Absolutely crazy. Get out, run for your life, run for the hills. There's no reason to even say anything else to her. Leave. Welcome back, everyone. We are full-blown insane asylum. It has not stopped. I'm telling you, some of these people really belong in a mental institution, but we will get to that. First off, will Tigerlilly and Adanon finally settle their differences, and will he let her not cover her body completely? Will Veaya finally admit that she might have made mistakes? Don't hold your breath. Is Niles gonna actually win over Matilda's family? And will Bozo become the Bozo that he really is? It gets interesting for sure. We are going to start with Rayne and Chidi because they are the craziest of the crazy. But first, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I appreciate all the support. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you so much. Glad to be with y'all every single week. Let's get it.
To tell her that I'm no more interested in this relationship. But
I don't know
after
about
the
that,
pain
bro,
of
Chacho.
these last tumultuous days, it is indeed a gift.
It's a gift to see her once again, but I'm about to tell her that it ain't gonna happen no more. By the way, the lady is certified, so you better run after you say that.
All day, 24 hours a day,
What?
7 days a week.
Babe,
What?
Not me. No, thank you.
Huh?
You're just, all you want to do is go run to your sister.
Is she high? Like, everything is about, oh, you want to run to your sister. The sister was just looking out for her for one, and oh, by the way, she doesn't even know how to deal with him on a daily basis, leading him around because he's blind. And that was what the sister was doing. And yes, looking out for the best interest of her brother, but you acting like your sister is like acting like a mother to you when she's just showing a little bit of concern. This lady is crazy. It ain't even close.
For Chidi to be harping on the sister and family. And
What?
how none of them are the bad guy. They can do no wrong in his eyes.
Didn't say anything about the sister, by the way. That was all her.
I'm done with all their drama.
Whose drama?
You could be overreacting about Chidi's sister.
What?
I don't ever feel like I overreact.
What the holy hell is wrong with this crazy person? You don't ever feel like you overreact. That means you can never admit that you're wrong, which means you can never have compromise, which means you will never come to any agreement, which means the relationship will not work. It's that simple. And yet she's saying that she doesn't feel like she can come to any kind of, or, well, she's not saying that, but she's implying that she can't come to any compromise because she'll never feel like she's wrong. This is the makings of someone who is never going to be in a healthy relationship, and yet wants to complain about not being in a healthy relationship and only having been in toxic relationships. Who's the issue here?
We've been through the same thing over and over.
No.
I see you're sucking your sister's tits.
What?
You're never gonna let go.
What?
Are you sharing the milk?
What the this lady is insane. Absolutely crazy. Get out, run for your life, run for the hills. There's no reason to even say anything else to her. Leave. Because all you have right now is a crazy lady talking about all you want to do is be having your sister's milk? Like, what kind of certified crazy person do you have to be to say some crazy stuff like that when all your sister was doing was looking out for you? And she won't even let him get a word in edgewise. So how the hell would you expect to have any kind of healthy relationship here? You can't. It would never happen.
The problem is me. You know what?
Problem is you.
The problem is you. The problem is the human freaking race.
The problem is you. The problem is the human race because I'm above all that and I'm God. Like right then, if a bolt of lightning just came and struck right then, I'd be like, I mean, what do you expect? Like, I don't know what her deal, God complex, borderline, damn near psychotic. I don't know what you would diagnose with this chick as, but if she didn't get into a damn institution, then I don't know how the hell she would ever get anywhere or make any progress, because she needs something, but it ain't a relationship, because let me tell you something, all she's going to do is destroy anybody that comes her way. There is no positives that come of her right now.
Yeah, that's all you freaking want. That's why you want to marry me. That's why you're that obsessed with me. You're so scared to come near me. And you want to call that love? Bull. You're the one wanting the visa.
She just went there and said, you want a visa. That is the only reason you're doing. Not even once has it been mentioned. Maybe once, I don't know. But never once has he said, I just want to get to America. Like nothing. And yet now she's trying to divert and project and do all these crazy things that are going on in her head to say, you're doing this. You only want a visa. Trying to make herself feel better for the fact that she just destroyed everything. It was absolutely not at all his fault. Not even an inkling. Every man card that comes and gets confiscated from here on out goes to Chidi for dealing with her for more than 2 seconds. That is what it is.
I can't express my opinions.
Nope.
I can't express my feelings.
Nope.
Everything revolves around Rayne.
And that is the problem, because you can never have any kind of relationship if there's never anything that is kind of, again, a compromise. But there is no compromise. There's nothing of the sort. So what are you going to do at that point? Nothing. That's the problem.
Devastated.
What?
Pissed.
What?
Sad.
What?
Like, how could someone be so hurtful?
What the hell did you... My God, how can somebody be so hurtful? Who? Who is the hurtful one here? She complained about having toxic relationships in the past. I don't care. You know why? Because I don't believe a thing that comes out of her mouth. She is the problem. It is that simple. She is the problem. She's shown her hand here. But you know what? If you've had a rough past, I'm sorry about that. But guess what happens? I feel bad for you until you do that to someone else. Now I don't feel bad for you anymore. So I don't know about your past, but the fact is I just don't believe you. I think you're the problem, you've been the problem, and you try to blame everyone else. Mental health issues for sure. But again, he broke up with her. He did the best thing. That is what should have been done. Hopefully, for however, in some way, he hasn't drawn back in. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. We will find out. But either way, it couldn't have ended any worse. But at the same time, it's the best thing that could have possibly happened. Thank God Chidi got out. That's all I'm going to say. Until he draws her back, or she draws him back in. Hopefully it doesn't happen. We'll see. Now, Tigerlilly and Adanon have their own problems, considering that they cannot get on the same page with what he believes a Muslim wife should do and what she actually wants to do. Her problem is that she came in not understanding a damn thing about the religion, still getting married on the first time she met him, and then wanting to be like, but I don't want to do all this. Now, she doesn't have to, but the fact is you're going to continue to have these issues. Now, he has every bit of every double standard you can think of, because it's, you need to do what I say, I'm not going to do a damn thing you say. So that is going to create its own problems, but it's just going to be nothing but controversy going here on out.
I missed her so much.
Did ya?
And we are trying to make baby.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait now to do all of the things in the bedroom with my wife.
He's like a kid, man. He's like a kid in high school, or whenever a young person has sex for the first time, and he's like, I cannot wait to do all the bedroom things. Yay! Unfortunately for him, they got a lot of relationship issues, and now all of a sudden they're trying to make a baby? I don't know about that.
Pictures in my social
Yes.
media, like when I'm in a bathroom, I'm looking in the mirror.
Ah. Shocked.
I don't know. She's get mad.
I just get out of the shower and I think, hey, I'm going to take a picture of myself with my shirt off for other people. And I don't know why she get mad. I mean, come on, man. You didn't think that was going to have any issue at all. I mean, I understand he's never been in a real relationship and this is a marriage, but come on. You got to get with the program here. Clearly that was going to be a problem. And I don't know if he's just lying, acting like I don't understand, or if maybe it's a little bit cultural. It probably is, simply because of the religion and, hey, I do what I want and you have to listen to me. Either way, it was never going to go well, you doing that.
Sad?
Of course I will kill you, baby.
This dude, she said, if I did the same thing and you did it, or would you be upset? He said, of course I would. I would kill you. Now, I don't think he's serious in that moment, but interesting choice of words, because it sure as hell didn't come off as a joke either. I mean, damn. I think what he's trying to get across is, hell no, absolutely not, no way in hell. But damn, man, listen, run. As I've been saying, why are you here? And now the reason you're here is to make a baby? What are you doing?
To you, it's nothing. It's nothing. My time is going into trash.
It's trash.
In the future, I will not doing anything like this.
Okay.
I'll be like normal man.
So you admit that there's an issue. You'll be like a normal man in the normal world. You don't have a damn clue what a normal man is. You are a man child. You're not a child at all. I mean, you're not a man at all. You are an absolute child. So you saying you'll do what a normal man does? Explain. Adanon, explain what a normal man does. Do you care for your woman? Do you support your woman? No, you don't do any of that. Are you there unconditionally for your woman? No. Do you protect your woman? No, you don't do any of that. Your protection is simply do what I say. You couldn't protect her in any way, shape, or form. You need to grow up and get in tune with yourself, my man, before ever becoming a man, which you are not.
Maybe in United States, it's not so much like this. But Tigerlilly want to be wife or Muslim husband.
He's got a point
She
there.
will respect my religion. And I don't think I have to wear shirt when I'm swimming, but
So he was talking about swimming, saying she can't just dress or, basically wear a swimsuit, I guess, when she's swimming. And he will not wear a shirt when he's swimming because she married a Muslim husband. Now, he does have a point here. She did marry a Muslim husband. She didn't even do a little bit of studying and say, let me ask you about this and see if this is going to be a problem because I don't want to follow these rules. Now, that doesn't mean once she's married, oh, you're bound to the rules. No, they're going to live in the United States. Sorry, dude, but she doesn't have to follow them. But you are going to be presented with some problems here if y'all can't get on the same page if you're going to try to make this last, which it will not.
I am feeling better now.
Why?
And that's why I think it's important that we talk about these things. And now we can do what we came here to do.
Okay, big frickin' problem. So you have nothing resolved. You talked about it a little bit. He threw a tantrum. He ran off in the bathroom. I guess took a dump. I don't know. Came back, and then now everything's good. And you're like, okay, now let's make a baby. How you're gonna bring a baby into the world with this person? Y'all being fighting, not being able to be on the same page with religion or anything, and yet you think, hey, let's bring a baby into this world. This is the equivalent of, hey, a child will fix everything, when all you're going to do is bring the child into the world with all the BS that you're putting the child through. It's not good for anybody. So bad decisions all around, which is why, I don't know, maybe after this trip she finally gets, some sense about her, but as of right now, it's just not heading down a good path. There's no way it lasts. No way. If it does, then it's because they're not admitting how bad it is behind closed doors. That's all I'm saying. Now, we left Sonny and Veaya very tumultuous because, he finally found out that she brought her ex-boyfriend with her, and yet her trying to explain it, then she just kind of gets mad that he's not understanding when she never told him in the first place. And anyone would be bothered if you brought your ex-boyfriend, didn't mention anything, and now you want to be like, well, it's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal because you lied. It's your ex-boyfriend. Y'all have a big history. There's a lot of reasons. So now she's in kind of panic mode, like, what am I going to do? And he's not disappointing in how he's feeling. Oh, damn. I don't want to do anything with you. You are heartless. You don't give a damn about nobody's feelings. That is what he texts back when she said, hey, can we meet and talk? Like, you're heartless. You're heartless, damn it. I mean, he's hurt. What are you going to expect? The guy is hurt, and I don't blame him.
And Rory came with me because I didn't feel like I could travel alone.
Oh.
But I feel like Sonny just threw our whole relationship, us, our love, our whole year of talking. I feel like Sonny just threw it all out.
What are you talking about? He threw it all out? You lied to him. You brought your ex-boyfriend all the way to South Africa, and now you're saying, he just doesn't understand that I don't want to travel. Travel's tough. How would he understand when you didn't tell him, and now you expect him to completely understand after the fact, retroactively, once you tell him, like, magically it just kind of pops into his head like he understood the whole time. Lady, it's not magic. You just don't want to deal with the fact that you messed up, and now you're dealing with some consequences. It's that simple, because no one on the show wants to deal with any consequences.
No, I don't have that.
Talking about
You don't
Apple
have a
Pay.
machine?
What?
You don't have that? No. I take cash.
She is acting like she is shocked that this random vendor on the street in South Africa, who she's buying a stick of pineapple or pineapple on a stick from, doesn't take Apple Pay and can't understand why. I'm like, you're not in your country, and yet you feel like, why don't you take? Can't you just? She tried to explain it to her. So the lady's like, no, what's that? Oh, you don't have a thing to just scan? She's telling you she doesn't understand what you're talking about, and you're trying to explain it to figure out if there's one hiding somewhere. And she's like, oh, that Apple Pay. Yeah, it's under the other pineapples over here. Like, She cannot be this dense. Come on.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh,
take one
thank you
too.
very much.
Wait, do they have like change in their money too?
Oh my gosh, she is that dense. I take it back. Do they have change in their money? No, she's just going to take the money and put it under and be like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, does she think everyone in the world is stupid but her? I mean, what is wrong with this girl? And then Sonny finally agrees to talk to her.
If I didn't think I would get on the plane if I didn't bring him.
Okay.
Okay, but it's not just about Rory. It's about
Yes.
us.
Yes.
Lying each other.
Exactly. And there he puts it out. It's like, okay, you tell me this, but it's not about that. That's not why he got so pissed. Why he got so pissed is because you lied. You brought your ex-boyfriend there, you hid him and didn't tell him for several days and then just expected it was going to be okay, but then he found something in your phone. I mean, I don't know how you expected this to go, but if it went like really smoothly in your head, then you are delusional. And he's trying to explain that. Like, it's about the trust. You lied. He articulates it very well, and she's kind of sitting over there like, what? Why don't you understand that I brought my ex-boyfriend because I didn't want to travel, because or didn't had an issue with traveling? Maybe because Sonny didn't have any idea that you had an issue traveling. Could be that, and it's your ex-boyfriend.
I'm not angry about that because I know that it's really sensitive conversation for her.
Sensitive, yes.
I'm glad that you told me. I don't want to come between you guys. If you're saying you are friends, you could be friends. Just what is missing between us? This conversation.
Yes, the conversation, all of that is what was missing. The issue here, though, is she did go on to say that, well, we had the miscarriage and then we came together. That's one reason why we're so close, is because we were able to work through it together. And yet then you broke up as a couple. It comes off as having some unfinished business. And I'm just waiting for one day they're going to realize that and come back together, her and Rory. So I really think Sonny is just going to be collateral damage in that. But we're probably not going to see that on the show. That's just what I think will happen eventually in their lives. Whether they actually stay together, I don't know. To be determined. Seems like Sonny is willing now that he's talked it out and got past the frustration. But is she going to continue to lie? Because it's something so crazy to lie about. You had to know this wasn't going to go well. I mean, it's kind of insane. Now, Niles and Matilda have their own problems, considering the fact that now Niles has to go tell Matilda's family that he is not going to be marrying her on this trip, even though they're under the impression he is, and he's still kind of lying about how this all happened. Turns out he's a big fat liar. I was wrong about this one from the beginning, although, you know, he still seems like it might be a good time to hang out with. But he lied. The fact is, he lied about it. He was not forthcoming, and the producers called him out on it, which is, you know, great, because I think they should, and not just let someone lie on camera all the time. Although, they probably did it for the drama, and not because it's the right thing to do, because it is reality TV. But now Niles is going to learn some hard truths about what could happen.
Grace them, so they won't forgive you.
Ah.
And if even the family can curse you.
He said even if they forgive you, they can curse you. So there's that aspect. And now he latches onto that like, what? I don't want to be cursed. So there's that thing. He's going to be worried about being cursed now. That'll be fun.
You know why? He's saying that he never told my mom that he planned to get married to me on this trip.
He's lying
if
again.
If he says that to my family, they would think that he's a liar and disrespectful.
Because he is a liar, and that would be very disrespectful. So she's basically saying, here he goes again, saying he never mentioned anything to the family about getting married, and he's trying to backtrack on that, which is going to be a problem because the family will definitely call him out on it and not be as forgiving as her, I would say. So listen, the whole thing that Niles has is he keeps talking about, well, it's just me masking. It's just me doing that. You have a grasp of what this masking is. I get it. You're autistic. You have a grasp of what masking is, but you don't have a grasp of what lying is. Like, this is why I don't buy it. And now that I'm starting to get to know Niles a little bit more, I really think he's using that as an excuse because he doesn't want to tell the truth, when in reality, he could tell the truth. He just doesn't, because he's a liar. So that's going to be a problem going forward. Hopefully he gets past that and they can actually be okay if they're going to remain together. But if he doesn't get past that and continues to lie, it's going to be a big problem. So he presents his case to the family and decides to tell them, well, you know, I'm going to do the knocking ceremony, but then I'm going to come back and get married later. We'll see if they accept. What do they accept that? He said no. They said, no, we do not accept. So, cliffhanger, are they going to come around and be like, All right.
The family accept for the knocking.
Okay, it was almost like they left it hanging. So basically what they say is they accept the knocking ceremony, but then they kind of give him an ultimatum. They say, but you have to get married within 2 months. He goes on to say, I don't know if I can do that, and Matilda kind of coaches him through it, and ultimately they accept that he'll come around with a date. Problem here is, he's not going to do that, and the fact is it's just going to be more and more problems because the family's going to be like, what the hell? And Matilda's going to be like, she's got some crazy in her, so he may not want to come back when he ultimately can. Yeah, I think he just needs to go ahead and save that money and get it done, or don't get it done, but you may or may not want to come back to Africa after that, buddy, because I think she's going to be ready for you with some violence if you don't do what she says. So have fun with that one. We'll see how it all plays out. Ultimately, I thought Niles was going to be the one to have to realize, but she may have to be the one to realize that this ain't going nowhere, and it's not a good thing. Now, Avanja and Bozo continue to have problems because, oh, by the way, he dropped the big bombshell that, oh, she's just my friend. Like, what? After all this talking and all that? Well, it gets better.
Last night was a little bit awkward because I think Vanya and I are slightly on different pages.
Why is that?
I think that Vanya came to Croatia for a great relationship.
Because?
But she just wants it immediately. And I'm just taking step by step.
What is he talking about? Like, all of a sudden you want to take your time? What's going on here? Are you still talking to the other girl, which was what happened before? Because everything was good, and she's like thinking you're going to have this great relationship. Wonder why, because you let her on. And now all of a sudden, oh, I just got to take things slow. He's a freaking liar. There is not one person on the show that is not a damn liar. I mean, absolutely. It is just awful. And you know what? Man card revoked, because this guy is just a freaking clown. That's all he is. I mean, he's got the name for it. It is ridiculous. But you know what? I prematurely revoked because it gets worse. But I don't take it back.
Knees of pink, like Veaya brownies.
What? Huh? That's all I can say. This guy, I mean, how could you not love this guy, for real?
To you, how you look and
biggest
how you dress
compliment
and stuff.
To my family, but
most beautiful ever.
But
where I feel really close to you in a friend way.
This guy, what is he getting at here? Like, he brought her over. He won't even stay at the apartment. What do you do? The only explanation is that they had this whole plan, and then he decided to rekindle things with whoever the ex was before she got there. Because he's not even staying at the apartment. He's not even trying to sleep with her. So that takes that motive away, which it wouldn't have been a right motive, but could have been a motive. But now, no, he's not even staying there. So he had her come there for nothing.
For so long, we're sharing our feelings, and
I said that all those things were when you were not here. That is just something that.
This guy. What is wrong with this guy? Never have I ever. But man card revoked again. Second time in the same damn video, because this guy is quite possibly could be the worst we've seen. I say that hesitantly because, damn, there's been some bad ones. But how are you going to say, I said all these things before you were here? That's like saying, well, now I met you and I don't like you. You haven't even had a chance to spend time together. You're lying. There's someone else. It's that other girlfriend. She might as well run. It's that simple.
And see where so we see if there is going to be a chemistry.
But has there been chemistry so far?
In a, how to say, romantic way? I don't feel it right now.
Exactly. There's been no chance. You don't feel it now, so you just lied. That's what you were doing. You were lying on, and I get it. It's different when you're in person, but there hasn't even been a chance to get to know the person. So you're a liar, and there's someone else. There's absolutely someone else that is going to win the prize of Bozo the clown because, He's the immature, amateur basketball player that makes no money and lives with his mom. So winner for whoever that is.
For me, hugging you yesterday was incredible. Like, I just want to have my hands all over you, but
You
I don't
said
want to
thank
pressure
you.
you, and I don't want you to feel like I'm just being pushy.
Okay.
I feel the physical chemistry, and it's actually a little painful to know that you don't.
Why are you trying to sell yourself? Have some self-respect. This guy is a clown. He is no man. He is not someone you should want to be with. So walk away. There's someone better for you. I guarantee it. Not this guy.
Like a boyfriend and girlfriend, then I feel sorry for that.
You feel sorry for that. Why would she get that impression? Could it be because you were saying I love you to her, which, I don't know, kind of means something. But now that you're together, you don't, you're just friends, and you're pushing her away. What a frickin' clown. What just an absolute piece of garbage human being. You deserve to be the amateur basketball player who makes no money, who lives in his mom's basement. And I feel bad for your mom, because she just wants, a grandchild or whatever, and you are the absolute worst son she could have. So, what a clown you are. You live up to your name. You deserve, when you actually have the regret because she's gone, that you might have had a good one. Yeah, you deserve that feeling. You absolutely do. My God, man. But I'm here for the entertainment, but I do feel bad for some of the people who seem to be the collateral damage in it. We'll see how it all plays out. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see y'all next time.